See? I'm acting out! Woo! I'm just a bundle of positive energy! I broke it! Why is the world so cruel to me? Why is everything happening to me? Positive! Positive! Positive!
Yep. So sound. What is sound? One of the five senses? A measurement of what is heard? I can likely measure that in shit. Certain sounds, certain notes, certain vocal cues can set off a chain reaction in an individual's brain that's unique to each person. Music is a perfect example. Some people like yours truly don't hold themselves to a particular genre or style. Some, on the other hand, only listen to or prefer to listen to one style in particular. It likely has a lot to do with the music one was raised with. Sound at a physical level is literally just the event that occurs when two things move back and forth against each other quickly. Fascinating. We can't really see sound. We can't smell it, taste it, nor touch it. But we can feel it! In certain places throughout history, such as Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, the Colosseum of Rome, and Notre Dame de Paris, visitors flock away recounting their experiences of these adventures as if they'd actually lived through that moment in time. This ties into the fact that every sound made will eventually, theoretically, repeat itself. Example, clap your hands once. You'll notice immediately that after you clap, an echo will be produced. The sound that you've created is now traveling. Literally. If you clap loud enough, in mere seconds it could travel to the other room or further, causing alarm to some random neighbor, relative, or roommate.
What the hell, man?
Hey, fuck you, Ed! The complication of the structure of certain noises definitely has my interest captured, and further exploration can unlock interesting new paths into the human psyche and indeed the physical manifestation of reactions.
But I'm sure that no one wanted to hear about that.
Now, I know that a large majority of us have felt oppressed because of our position in the world at some point or another. No, I'm not talking about these politically correct asinines.
Pull your trigger after the barrel is down your throat!
I'm talking about the machine, the corporate monster, the little guy always under the big guy's thumb. I'm talking about property excavations. As you may notice, this individual has taken offense at the excavator's authoritarian political beliefs and their outright expression.
Yeah, bro! Fight the power, man!
Oh, Jesus. Is this some kind of underlying thing? Like, do the man in this excavator have a deep and dark past that the audience is left unaware of? I want to know about this. Let's see. This happened in Finland. Well, far be it from the construction powers that be to devastate such gorgeous Finnish greenery. So, as may be obvious, the man is eventually subdued by local authorities.
The man's always gotta be getting in the people's business, man!
Oh, god damn it. In reality, my guess is that this guy was drunk, or just really needs some damn target practice. What does it all mean? He who casts the first stone will hit a land excavator. You gotta love how world relations are being handled nowadays. Let's talk about our two political candidates. Yes, our two political candidates. What do you think this is? A country of third-party candidates? Or a country where the average Joe or Joanna can become leader? Ha! Ha! To be clear, Clinton's a lying, two-faced, audience-pleasing traitor with wicked intentions and a deep pocket, and Trump's a politically retarded, hard-nosed, big-mouthed comedian with terribly demonstrated ideals and a deep pocket. Which would I prefer over the other? Well, I have my thoughts, but this seems more appropriate.
Why on earth wouldn't you want to vote?
I think voting is great. I just didn't care this time because it was between a giant douche and a turd sandwich.
But Stan, don't you know? It's always between a giant douche and a turd sandwich. Nearly every election since the beginning of time has been between some douche and some turd. They're the only people who suck up enough to make it that far in politics.
Now, let's talk about nuclear weapons.
No, man, let's talk about peace and love stuff.
No! No more of you! Which country has the most documented number of nuclear warheads? Second place would be the United States, and first place goes to Russia. Russia seems to have some interesting influences in the happenings of American politics this year. Whether you're following the political scandals like Clinton's famous email debacle, Trump's recent accusation by the Democratic Party of being an unexpected puppet for Vladimir Putin, or the United States and Iran's constant and childish back and forth bickering with each other, Russia seems to play a vital role in what's to happen next in the state of the world of people. Between Clinton and Trump and our experiences of both of their handlings of foreign policy, all I can say about the next 4 years is... Angering the likes of a political superpower like Russia is not in our best interests at this point in time. I still, to this day, hear people, young people sometimes, talk about it like whenever we have a conflict with someone, have the audacity to say something like, well, we should just boom up. Listen guys, I hate to break it to you, but if World War III happens, life as we know it, maybe even all life, is no longer. Simply blowing up a country like Iran, for instance, will lead to a domino effect of political tyranny with massively devastating results. Blowing up a country like Iraq will horribly negate any idea of a good future for the human race. My point in this is that world relations and what we choose to do with ourselves from here on is going to be criminally important if we're going to determine any future for the human, not just American, but the human population in general. But first, we have to unite our own ideals, which is a fool's game as we watch the media find new and interesting ways to divide us. In conclusion, hear it, fight the power, and choose carefully how you'd like to get fucked this election season.